A woman stood frozen in disbelief. The legendary god Cthulhu was real, chained by hundreds of massive links, imprisoned in a vast underground temple. It could not move an inch. To keep it sealed, someone had built a sprawling labyrinth beneath the earth, each tunnel crawling with bloodthirsty spiders. Yet even that wasn't enough. The creature had awakened, whispering softly, tempting intruders to break the seal. It all began with a special ops mission. Their task was to rescue hostages, but the kidnappers vanished after entering the cave. Following their trail, the team advanced deep inside, soon finding a skeleton stripped clean to the bone. Whatever had done this wasn't human. Worse still, there were more bodies everywhere, scattered remains of those who came before. Before they could react, gunfire and screams echoed from the depths. The captain barked an order, move forward. Moments later, a glowing worm dropped from the ceiling onto a soldier's shoulder. He reached for it, then froze in horror. The worm darted away, lunging at another man. At the last second, the captain stomped it flat, but that one step awakened something worse. Thousands of spiders surged from below, a black tide flooding the tunnels. Bullets tore through the dark, but there were too many. One soldier vanished beneath a writhing mass. The captain tried to pull him free, only to drag out half a corpse. They fired and retreated, but the swarm kept coming, relentless. Another man was cornered. Nowhere left to run. The captain gave him a quick death, then led the survivors deeper inside. One soldier fell behind. When they turned back, he stumbled out of the shadows, skin shredded, body broken. Before they could help, he tumbled into a bottomless pit. Strangely, the spiders did not follow. They stopped at the edge, as if guarding the tunnels from something far more terrifying ahead. Then came a low, rumbling roar that shook the entire crypt. The last three survivors looked up. Before them rose a vast underground palace. Dozens of chains stretched across the cavern walls, each carved with ancient runes. The roar was coming from within. Through her scope, the woman spotted a narrow staircase, leading toward an exit, but the entrance was blocked by spiders. They had no choice but to press on, unaware the real nightmare was only beginning. Their footsteps stirred the swarm again. This time, the spiders were larger, faster. Their screeches echoing off the stone. With ammo nearly gone, another soldier was dragged away, screaming. Only the woman and the captain made it into the main chamber. Then, silence. The spiders stopped chasing. The air grew heavy. Chains rattled softly in the dark. A deep growl rolled through the hall. Something was calling to them. The woman's pulse quickened. She tried to pull the captain back, but he moved as if entranced, drawn toward the sound. No matter how she shouted, he didn't respond. She had no choice but to follow. And then she saw it. A massive figure bound in chains, just as the legends described. Dozens of eyes snapped open at once. A shriek pierced her mind, burning her thoughts like fire. Visions of a god flashed before them, and darkness swallowed everything. Whispers crept into her ears, urging them to break the seal. The captain rose slowly, his face empty, hand tightening around a grenade. He walked toward the chains. She screamed for him to stop, but it was too late. The creature had taken him. Tears streamed down her face as she pulled the trigger. He fell, and she turned her gun on the monster itself, but the bullets did nothing. Cthulhu's gaze fell upon her, and her mind began to fade. When she awoke, the sun was setting. She staggered out of the tomb alone. She had survived, but her eyes were gone. To silence the whispers of the god, she had gouged them out herself, the only way to break free from its control.